Welcome back. My name is Shay. This is Tai Chi as Therapy. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I named this channel Tai Chi as Therapy, and there's a couple of reasons. The first one is it has been my therapy, if you will, since I began lifting my hands for the very first time back in the 70s. I knew this was my path. And so it has been very therapeutic, body, mind, and spirit for me. I'm 73, I'm extremely active, I have a very vibrant body, my mind is sharp, and my spirit is big. I can commune with nature at a very large level. And I know a lot of that has to do with Tai Chi. The second reason is that for many years, my dream was to work with people in mental health and addiction, to use Tai Chi to relax and focus, feel some well-being going on in their lives. So when I first got into this, I was extremely anxious. That was just one of the things that I worked through. And I also got into it with a knee injury. So I knew that it was very helpful on a lot of levels, and I wanted to share that with people. And finally, I was able to begin to work at a psychiatric hospital, addiction clinics, whatnot, and it became part of the therapy that the different psychiatrists were prescribing different things for. And I would, at one facility, they actually would write a prescription for me to teach people yoga and Tai Chi. So anyway, it was a wonderful experience and a dream come true. So I did that for about 30 years. And as it went along, I began to work on a book called Tai Chi as Therapy, and I just kept adding more things as I was learning things about people and enjoying my job. And finally, this year, that book was published. It's on Amazon if you want to look into it. But I just wanted to share, that's why I named this channel Tai Chi as Therapy. So with that being said, I've been promising the keywords for quite some time now. And I wanted to show you at least one or two movements and some of the keywords that I use to hopefully help people remember the movements and how they transition, how they're interconnected when they get home. Because I know when I begin, it's like, what did they say? So it really helps, I think, to have keywords. And I made some of these up myself so I could remember. Others I learned at the academy when we were all working together. We would spend hours after class working on these things so that we could help each other remember the form. So I'll begin with grasping bird's tail, because in all the different forms it's going to show up. So you want to, okay, we'll start at the commencement, and I'll just go into it. I'm going to go a little faster than I would normally in the form, just so that I can talk you through this. So we're beginning, at least in my form, which is the 108 long form yang style. You begin with the thumbs pointing upward, and then as the right hand touches the pants leg, that's your cue to sink to the left, turn the right foot, and notice how the elbow and the knee are connected, like there's a stick connecting them. And then when you get about mid-body, you're going to take your weight to the front, rolling the foot out. Then take the left hand, and there's a puppet string connected to the rear foot on the left side. So you take that puppet string and step. Again, the elbow and the knee are connected. So as you shift your weight forward into that 60-40 stance, everything goes together. Now, for this one, where you see how I'm turning my hands to face each other, a lot of teachers will call that holding the ball. And that works for me too. But I like to think of two mirrors facing each other, and if you get them completely aligned, they're going to be able to shine together as if somebody's up here on a mountain trying to signal to somebody down here, and you know they're in place then. And then you're going to step. See how they're still facing here? They don't want to lose contact. You're going to step, you're going to relax this quad, and take the weight forward. I call this movement 5 little squirrels looking into a hollow log. And then you just sink back And then at this point, I would say, if I was teaching, listen, turn the waist, press, take a glove off of the right hand, separate the hands, sink back, and push. Now this push is not just a push. It's like you have a roller coaster rail here and you're pushing up. Ideally, you're having the energy come from the rear foot, bringing that energy up. So I'm going to go through that again, and you think about those words as I do it. Okay, commencement. Pants leg. Sinking back, moving forward. The elbow and the knee connect. Hugging half of a tree. Mirrors face each other. Lift that rear foot, the front foot with your hand. And then see that circle? You're taking those mirrors this way. And when they're still facing, and that's when you turn your waist. 5 squirrels looking into a hollow log. Turn the hand upward. Pull back. Listen with the left ear. Turn the waist forward. Hands meet and you press. Glove comes off the right hand. Sink back. Push up that roller coaster. Okay, so that's the first set of cue words I wanted to share with you. I do want to go back though and reiterate things we've talked about before. Be very careful as you're going back and forth here not to be double weighted. Make sure if you're coming backward that you're 60 to the back and 40 to the front. If you're coming forward, you're 60 to the front, 40 to the back. We're going to get to some that are empty stances too, where it'll be a little different. But for right now, just make sure you're not on both sides at the same time, or else it'll throw your balance off. And secondly, you want to make sure you relax those quads as you turn with these movements. And as you're going through, now if I'm coming here with this hand listening, my gazing to the left can see that, and my looking to the right can see this. So you have amazing peripheral vision. And then the reason that I talk about the roller coaster rail going up, it's almost as if you're digging with a shovel and there's some force behind it. Again, like we talked about with polishing the mirror, it's not just empty, flowy, dancy. You're actually pushing up, not with force, you're relaxed. It's almost as if the air is made of soft clouds or something. Very gentle push, but there's some substance there. So that's it. I hope that's helpful to you. I'll see you next time.